Hey guys, sorry I'm just adjusting my camera right now. Some people have been asking me how I build my my knives from knives from my custom figures, such as Private Jennifer and Captain Taylor. You know, the great big knives and stuff. People have been asking me how I make the knives and sheaths, and I thought in this video I would decide to make a video to help you guys. Right. First off, you'll need some cardboard. You need some cardboard that's got these big gaps, like these big gaps here, and a slight, like more thinner piece of cardboard with not that big of a gap. Right. So what you gotta do? You gotta cut in between these gaps. You gotta cut. Let me get to the point. You gotta cut in between these, so there's a gap that's completely intact, and I'll show you that in a sec. Just now. Well, I'm not gonna show. I'm just gonna cut it for you. And while I do that, I'm just gonna talk to you guys. So how have you guys been? I've been doing well. I've been having a bit of a blast lately. Can't wait for Reach. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like best game of the year or something. It's gotta become best game of the year. Think about it. It's Reach. Anyone who's played the multiplayer beta knows what I'm talking about. If you haven't, but you've seen all the good stuff and like Reach, you know, you still know what I'm talking about. But yeah, here's what you should have a satisfied result, like a thin strip with that in, and like there's going to be straight thins you can, slight little edges here that you can trim away. I recommend be careful with that when doing that, but I recommend to make it just a little more shorter, to make it more go a little faster, and you can use that spare piece right there to make more knives if you wish. And I'm just going to talk to you guys while I trim this up a bit. You like trim the edges up, but make sure you don't trim too much, or else you'll end up so that it splits and you won't be able to use it as a sheath at all. But yeah, as I was saying before, can't wait for Reach. It's gonna be awesome. I thought on eBay some like spare multiplayer codes that you can use, but I'm not sure if they work. I'm not gonna waste my money if they don't work. But yeah, in your end result, you should end up. Hang on, let's strip this last bit up. Right. And the end result should end something like this, a thin little tube. Now, what you want to do is make it the size of a knife you want. I'm just gonna go with a standard blade, so standard length. Right. I want to be a bit shortish. And then what you do is you trim the edges. You go and trim the a small little bit off for a handle. Alright. So you end up like two pieces like that. In the camera that you can use. That one piece is going to be the handle, the other is going to be the sheath. Once you do that, you take this thin piece of cardboard and make it like this. It doesn't matter about a gap for this. You can just simply make a blade out of it. And when like you just trim a bit so you have a smooth bit and make it shorter. Then you like go to your small little piece that you can use the handle. Trim the end of the if you need to of this thin piece of cardboard. And you can use any type of glue at this point. I'll just use a Pritt stick for now. Oh, because you'll need super glue at the end of it. I'm not going to super glue it now. Oh, because it requires a bit of time work, and time's not on my side at this point, because I got to do it like a short 10-minute video within a gap, but I don't tend to make it 10 minutes. So yeah, you just gotta glue the end, the end of it. You gotta glue the end that's gonna be the handle's gonna slide into, and take the handle. Sorry if it's a bit bright. It's sunny today, for once. And that'll slide in, and you gotta trim it up a bit more. When you can, once it's like dry and stuff. And then when you can, then once that you've glued that all on, that'll eventually dry, and you'll be able to trim it up a bit more, make it thinner to fit the figure's hand. Then we go back on then we just go back to the this is going to become the sheath, of course. You take it and go to the end here and see how long the blade needs to be. Once you do that, you just take it and cut the excess off. Then you do this again. You trim it so you can have like a thin, like a blade kind of shape. So then, like, the sheath is like this, and the blade should end up like that too. And you can then like narrow the blade down a bit to make it more thinner. You could put ridges in it, like I did with my big knife. I'll get on to like using other things for knives right now, some other time. And maybe right now I'm just gonna work on like simple cardboard, and then eventually I'll just be able to like slide in and out without any ease. And then you just use super glue all around the handle, all around the sheath, and then eventually once they dry, they will come rock solid, and you'll be able to have a perfect knife like this. And you can simply slide it in and out, no worries. And eventually you'll be able to paint it and end up like a knife like this. Now let's talk of you can. I reckon if you want to make a plastic knife, if you just want to make a plastic knife, I recommend you go take advice that I got. Take advice from the Halo girl. No, because I'll put her channel in the link in the description in the doohickey below. She's got an idea. You use a bubble shield and like snap the pieces out to make blades. My tutorial here is to show you build knives out with cardboard and stuff. Or you can do what I did and like get a brute spiker, glue handle, and like do the same thing with the cardboard. But you take this blade and you shove it far down and fit it as far as you need to. Oh, and then you just like trim it away to make it more bladish. Put some blood on it if you want, like scratches, and put the handle on it, paint it, and you have like a knife like this one. Or you can go with my style again. If you don't want to wreck your weapons, you can go with my style. I will make a cardboard blade and use super glue to make it rock solid. But yeah, that's my tutorial of how to build a knife and sheath. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Leave your thoughts below. Oh, and yeah, I'll see you next time, and maybe the next custom. When I actually get the pieces. I'm still looking for the pieces I need. And I'll see you next time. Bye. This is Shadow Predator 100 signing off.